Hello YouTube and furries! How are you today? This is Julien the Wolf, and today's episode on questions and answers number 10, 10, is a special one because it is the number 10. And, well, I like to have, like, the, special something happening on, 10, 100, 1,000, a million, anything to do with the 1 and a 0 on it. So this is the 10th one. So today, at the end of the video, I'm going to have 3 questions for you. So you can answer all 3 of them, you can answer two of them, or 1 of them, or whatever. You don't have to answer one, you can pick and choose. So anyways, this might be a long video since there is a lot of questions today. There's only 7 people who actually asked the question, but in each question, well, some people actually asked a few questions, so there's more than 10. So let's get started, and I think I got something in my mouth. Tasty. Anyway, this is going to be a long video, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with number 1. It is by Nicky Wolf. If I could be Marisona but different species, I would be Marisona Mikiru, but as a dragon. And I would do it no questions asked. As for my questions for you, who is your favorite music artist? I'm gonna have to say that is Fallout Boy. Fallout Boy, yep, because I don't know, or Bass Hunter. I don't really know our favorites. I have a lot of music favorites. But I'm gonna have to go with those 2. Or mostly Fallout Boy. Yeah. Alright, number 2 is by Otter Pot Collie. I'd probably just be an otter instead of being an otter collie like I am now. My question is more of a personal question. What's a perfect night out for you? And this is more like a date. Well, I kind of wrote this down, so I'm going to go ahead and just read it off because it's kind of long, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. My perfect date wouldn't just be one night, it would be an entire day. I would want to wake up first thing and have a nice breakfast together, possibly a breakfast in bed. Then I would want to go to an amusement park, like for an example, here in Utah, there is an amusement park called Lagoon. It's really fun, I love the place, been there, I don't know, at least 14 times in my life. I would go there for at least 8 hours of the day, then have a nice lunch in between, and then after the amusement park, I would have like a nice dinner at a dining restaurant in some place. After the dinner, I wouldn't mind having a movie at, I'll say, a movie house with fursuit on, or even at home, doesn't matter. But I know of a place that has leather seats, leather love seats, lounge chairs that recline. You can actually move the middle piece where the cup holders go up, so you can have that extra room. It's like a love chair, like a 2-seater couch, basically. And yeah, I would watch a movie and cuddle while watching the movie there. Now after the movie, we could go do whatever she wanted to do. In this case, I would cuddle with her under the stars. And since, that would be like night, that's like the whole day of already having fun. And we would do it in the mountains where we could see the stars, because in the city, all the little smog and crap, you can't see all the stars. So if you go in the mountains, there's not all that stuff, you can see better, you can see everything. So we would do that, and then we would have, and then I would do that, and cuddling doing that, and then we would have a fire and have s'mores. And then we would stay the night there in a tent, or a motorhome, or whatever you prefer. And if she was okay with it, I would cuddle her to bed and be by her side when she wakes up and give her a morning kiss. Yep. That's what I could come up with. So yeah. Next question is number 3. Is by Brett Daniels. This is from Dakota. If I had to change my persona from what I am, I would do it and change into a cheetah or leopard. Since they love to run fast. My question to you is, if you had to pick a fun activity to do, but that's not a fur meet or a convention, what would it be and why? if you found tons of money and you had to give a certain charity, what would it be and why? And if you were in a time machine and had a choice to go to any year or century, where would you go and year and why? First answer to your question is I would do like either like laser tag or bowling or amusement park. One of those three fun things. Yeah. If I had a lot of money and I wanted to give it to a charity, I would, if there was such thing as like a charity to give it to protection of wolves, I would do that because I love wolves and they help form the ecosystem. Or children's hospital. And the reasons why is well, to help with like the kids' cancers and their sicknesses, and well, so they have a chance to grow up and have fun, I guess, or do whatever they want to do. Time machine. So yeah, I haven't really figured out anything exciting in the past. Mostly boring to me, so I would say go back to the year 1994 where I'm 7 years old and I can see myself young again. Yay! That's all I can think of on that one. Anyways, next question is going to be number 4 by Furhub. Well, my persona is both wolf and fox, but I think if not just the fox, I would pick a husky. Do you think you will ever do any more reaction type videos? And what is the number 1 thing that makes you happy? Music, friends, food, etc. Reaction videos. If I get bugged enough about it, I might do it. I just haven't thought about it very much in the past. But the number 1 thing that makes me happy. Okay, so let's see. Meeting friends, hanging out with friends, in a fursuit, at a rave with music, dancing, all at the same time. Yeah, that would make you happy. I mean, I've done it before and it does make me so happy. I love it. So that's those ones. Next question is going to be by Jinxie Chibi Dragon, and she was featured into the last video. If you want to see that, questions and answers number 9. She was in the last video, and apparently she's answering her own question. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry. Jinxie is a guy. That's right. Jinxie Chibi Dragon is a guy. So, don't worry about it. Oh look at me answering my own dumb question. I probably changed Jinxie into a bunny. I love him so much. Alrighty, here's my question. Number 1, do you enjoy any anime? Do you watch any anime? List the ones you've seen if you have, or if you do. Number 2, do you cosplay? And number 3, how did you discover furries? So, anime, I've seen Dragon Ball Z and The Last Airbender. I don't really watch any other animes. So, and then cosplay, no, I don't cosplay. Just, you know, me. And then how did I discover furries? Well, that one is a little bit more complicated. I was at a Comic-Con, and I saw somebody wearing a wolf suit, and I came up to them, and I was wearing the exact same shirt, right? And he came up to me and he said, I have that shirt. I'm like, oh, cool. You like wolves? Like, yeah, I love wolves. Oh, that's awesome. And I saw his suit, I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And I asked him if he made that himself. He said, yeah. I met him again the same day, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get a picture of you. So I got a picture of him, and that was it. I was wondering like how to get one of those because it's really cool. I didn't think you could do that. Anyway, I met him again next year, or the year after that, at Comic-Con, the same Comic-Con, and I saw him again. I'm like, okay, this is not a coincidence. I had to figure out who this is, and I gotta get his name, and I gotta find out what's going on. What is this? So, got his website, found out his name, and I went home, and I looked it up, and I saw pictures of other furries. I'm like, wait, what? There's more of these guys? There's more? Seriously? He's not the only one? Oh, what is this? I want to know what it is. So, I did some more research on YouTube and online, and found the term furry. So, I was like, okay, this is Awesome. It's like a dream come true. So I had to get involved into it. I'm like, I'm a furry. I'm a furry. So, um, I made my own suit, and here I am now. Yep. So that's how I found out about furries. Alright, next question is number 6, is by Cutie Foxy. Hello, Julien. Thank you for showing your cat and answering my questions. Julien, you're the best. To answer your question, I'm not sure what I would be, but I think I would be a raccoon, honey badger, or kangaroo. Here's my questions for you for your next video. Number 1, have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys? And if you have, do you like the show or any of the movies? Number 2, when you were little, that's how you say it. When you were little, did you ever play in the mud or with mud? And number 3, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? So the answer to number 1 is no, I have not watched Trailer Park Boys, never heard of them, so I'm sorry, no. Number 2, when I was little, did I play in the mud? So I would make like little gutters and flood the place with a hose, and then have little toy cars around it, make little roads and trails and cities and stuff, and like play like that way. I don't like getting messy, so I try not to get messy in the mud. So yeah. And sometimes I would scope things out of mud, but then immediately rinse my hands off onto the hose. I didn't really like to get dirty that much. So yes, I have. 3, what is my favorite flavored ice cream? I'm gonna have to say Moose Tracks because it has like Reese's and Snickers and like chocolate and fudge or vanilla and I don't even know. Lots of things in it. I love it. Now you made me want some. I want some ice cream. Well, okay. Next question is number 7. It is by Crazy Assassin 2A. My persona is a fox, so I would change into a husky because they're so cute. My question is, have you played or seen the game Life is Strange? If you have, would you want her ability? Lastly, just wanted to say that I love your personality. Oh, thank you. I'm blushing. You like my personality? Do you like my personality? That's so cool. Alright, so anyways, no, I have not seen or played. Is it a game? Oh, seen the game Life is Strange. No, I never heard of it. So no, I guess not. Alright, so that wraps up the end of this episode. I still got to answer you guys 3 questions since it is the 10th episode of Questions and Answers. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Now, you don't have to answer all of them. You can answer 1, 2, or 3 of them. So, if you can only imagine, how big would it be in approximately square feet? And what would be in it along with the outside? How many cars would you own? And how often would you invite your friends over for a barbecue? For example, my house that I have for a house plan is 14,000 square feet. Pretty big, has 4 gigantic rooms. Basketball court underneath, has a swimming pool outside, an arcade outside, and a little mini theater with lounge chairs outside. And then I have like a big balcony out on the front or back porch for like barbecues. Yeah, that's my house plan, so that's what mine would be. If you could meet anyone, most likely a celebrity in the world. Ice cream! Oh my gosh! Look at that. Look at that. Right in the middle of the question, I have some ice cream. Oh, goody. Alright. So, like I was saying, I'm going to eat that immediately after the video. If you can meet anyone in the world, most likely a celebrity in the world, and spend the whole week with them doing anything you could ever dream of, who would it be, and what kind of things would you do? Boy. So I guess I'll answer that question. I would say, oh boy. Okay, I'll say Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. I don't know what kinds of things we do. We just kind of figure out as we go along. But yeah. Alright, now the last question is number 3, is if you could meet one furry that owns a fursuit in the world and spend the entire day with them, who would it be and why? And what would you do with them? Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys answer that one. I'm not gonna answer it. So yeah, that's the end of this episode. Now, today is not Fursuit Friday. It is Sunday. I'm sorry I didn't get to the video in time. I had a little situation with my bed. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have a bunk bed anymore. I have my own bed. So yeah, yay. So I ended up cleaning my room and spending a lot of time doing that. So now I'm doing the video. So anyways, I will see you next Friday. If there's enough questions, go ahead and answer the questions below. I will put them in the description. You don't have to answer all of them. And ask me a question. The more you do, the more likely I can actually make more videos, and I can do it sooner. I like to do it every week on Fridays if I can. So the faster you get to the questions, the better it is that I can make more videos. So if you like this video, go ahead and select the like button right here. And go ahead, if you want to see more videos and you want to get notified that there's another video coming up, there is a subscribe button. I think it's over here on this side. Yeah. So, and also below there is a how do you do it? Like that. Okay. Like a little box that is for comments. You just click in the box and you can write whatever you want, and then press the enter button, and it actually submits a comment. And you can put a question for me to answer for the next video. Yay! And then you could watch the next video and see the answer. Okay? Cool. Alright, anyways, you guys have a good time. See you next time. And I will see you guys probably Friday. Next Friday. This Friday. In 5 days. Yeah. Anyways, have a good day. Hi, Pa!